This is how I design my brand kit in Canva in less than 2 hours. I'm going to show you how to do it in less than 5 minutes. Branding is everything in the world of business. If you're not actively doing it yourself, who's doing it for you? But the biggest question is, how do I do it? By the end of this video, you're going to know how to set up your brand kit in Canva and how to leverage your brand recognition to make more sales. Now, if you're new to Canva, you're probably wondering, what the heck is a brand kit? The brand kit is essentially a folder on Canva that will house all of your brand assets, from your photos, logos, fonts, brand voice even, and any icons or graphics that you may associate with your brand. Let's start by looking at how to set this up. First thing you're going to do, you're going to go to your home page on Canva. And on the left-hand side on the menu, you're going to click Brand. Once you're in here, it's going to show you a little bit about what the brand kit is and how to set it up. All you want to do is hit Add at the very top right-hand corner. And then you'll get to name your new brand kit and click Create. Once you're in a new brand kit, you'll be able to add your logos and fonts, your brand voice, your colors, and then all of your other brand assets as well. Obviously, the logos, fonts, and colors are probably the most important, and those are the ones that you're most likely going to have quick access to begin with. But what about the rest of it? What about the other brand assets? I would definitely recommend adding those as soon as you can. If you can do it all in one sitting, then great. What that's going to do is it's going to create one convenient place for all of your assets for your brand. Why would you want to do this in the first place? Can't you just have a folder with all your logos and all that stuff in it? Yes, but your brand kit takes that a step further. It allows you to store your fonts, colors, and brand voice and have everything in the same location. Plus, it's easier to access in the drag and drop design tool. Having all of your brand assets together allows you to find them faster, access them all at once, and build some consistency behind your brand. Another great benefit is that you can have team templates and controls to where anybody on your team can work on the designs. So if you've got a team of people working on designs, you can have all of those items sent to a creative director or a marketing director to oversee to make sure all of your brand stuff is very, very consistent. Brand consistency helps build brand recognition, trust, and credibility with your brand. Now, all of those things are going to lead to more sales because your brand is going to be easier to recognize if they're out in the store or on an online marketplace. Let's look at one of the biggest examples that you're definitely going to know. Think Coca-Cola. Now, what comes to mind when I say those two words together? Is it the signature script like this? Or is it the signature color red? Or maybe you're like me and you think of polar bears drinking Coca-Cola. Because those commercials are awesome, and who doesn't? The reason you think of that signature logo with the signature red background is for multiple reasons. One, being that they haven't changed that logo in about 130 years. And they also haven't changed their signature red color in that amount of time either. But they use that color and font combination everywhere. On their cans, their boxes, their trucks, their buildings, their advertising. It's all over the place. That kind of consistency really provides a lot of recognition in the marketplace. So when you're walking down the soda aisle, you can recognize where the Coke is from the end of the aisle. Now, while you may not be a soda company, your brand deserves that kind of recognition as well, and that only comes from having consistency. So having a consistent colorway, logo, fonts that are present in your brand, and everything in between, that kind of consistency will create the recognition that you're looking for in the marketplace. Even if you're a new business, you're going to be able to build out your brand kit in just a few minutes, maybe even at the most a couple of hours. But if you already have all this stuff established and ready to go, you're going to be able to set up your brand kit in probably 30 minutes or less. Now that you know how to use the brand kit, let's move on to the Magic Studio, where you'll learn to leverage Canva's suite of AI tools to make your designs faster and more efficient.